Music has always been an integral part of my life. It has changed me in a way that I cannot express. It has been a great power in my life, and it has impacted me in a way that I cannot explain. It's had a great impact on my life, and it has given me a passion, something I can believe in. And all of that is thanks to my music program. And unfortunately, all across the country, especially since the pandemic, lots of music programs have been dying. Today, we'll talk about the importance of music programs in schools, how they're failing, how we can help them, and the benefits of helping them. I wrote an essay about the impact of music on the brain in my American literature and research writing class. It covered the benefits of children being involved in their local music programs. Most everyone is impacted by music, whether you're directly or indirectly. I'm sure everybody has had an experience with music. Some people listen to music for fun, some people sing in choirs, some people play in bands, and some people just kind of do a mix of both, or all three. The lack of enrollment in school music programs is unfortunately going into a sharp decline. Since the pandemic, enrollment rates have dropped by a significant margin. It is causing music programs to fail. Statistics indicate a drop in music program by around 20% on average. In her 2020 article, Cheryl Burke says that the Carteret County Schools Director of Fine Arts Education, Craig Everett, said overall enrollment in band and chorus programs has declined by 20% for the 2020-21 academic year compared to the previous school year. If these numbers keep on declining, future students may not even have access to a music program, which is saddening to say, but if enrollment numbers keep dropping, there won't be a reason to keep on funding music programs. Now that we've talked about the problem, let's cover some of the solutions I have in mind. Number one, we just need to support music programs overall and just try and help them thrive. Some ways we can do that is provide more funding. Most music programs, especially in small schools, are severely underfunded. Thomas Goodwin says in his article, Athletics versus Performing Arts. Unfortunately, funding is usually the deciding factor in the quality of athletic and art programs that schools have to offer. Because revenue and publicity are received in a higher quantity from athletics, funding will be prioritized there before the arts. It is very saddening to say that lots of music programs are underfunded. A good example is from my own school. The football team gets they get new jerseys every 2 or 3 years, and the marching band uniforms have been at the school for over a decade, and they rarely get proper cleaning or proper maintenance. Another way we can help music programs is by just getting better promotion of them in schools. There need to be more events hosted, maybe bringing in professional musicians to give children an idea of what they can do if they join a music program. Another example of my school, in 4th grade, before we went into band, they posed it as you can either be in band or you can do extra homework. That's a terrible way because 95% of students, I would say, like just in my class, were like, oh, I don't want to do extra homework, so I'm going to go be in band. And that caused them to have sort of a negative outlook, like, oh, I have to be here or else I'm going to do something that I don't want to do even more. We just need to find more ways to just promote musicianship in younger kids, find better ways that we can inspire them, help them find a passion in music. Now that we've talked about some of my ideas for solutions, let's talk about the benefits. An article by Susan Hallam, it was Perceived Benefits of Active Engagement with Making Music in Community Settings. She talks about the importance of spatial temporal skills. Spatial temporal skills are built up mostly by being an instrumentalist or vocalist. By making music and creating music in that way, it strengthens those pathways in your brain. And spatial temporal skills are highly connected to math and science skills. That's why we see a lot of, one example, aerospace engineering majors. They're usually musicians because they have those same skills built up, the spatial temporal skills. Another article by Catherine Lee talks about being involved in music can be very healthy for a growing mind. The article is, can music really boost kids' brain power? Um, Catherine talks about the importance of music and how music can be a great stress reliever and anxiety reliever. Um, I know that for a fact. I use music as a way to calm myself, a way to relax myself. I have for many years being a musician myself. It has just been very fascinating to learn about, number one, how music can help me and how music can help others. Um, Today I have talked about the problems with music programs and their lack of enrollment. Uh, I talked about the solutions I have, and I talked about the benefits of supporting music programs. Um, One of the biggest things we need to do is just encourage kids to be in music programs. If we just encourage the kids in our lives to just give it a shot, we can help some of the music programs survive. And with the decline in enrollment, it is very imperative that we actively support music programs. Because if there's that one kid who has a passion for music and he doesn't have access to the program he needs to be successful, that is devastating. Um, I've seen my own music program fail, and it's been very saddening. So let's just take that into account and make sure that in the future we take charge and help support local music programs. Because if we don't, there might not be any music left in the world. Thank you. My battery was running low that entire time, and I